Introduction. Welcome. It is an honor to have you here for a direct and transformative conversation. Today, we are going to address a powerful topic. Women have the power to elevate a man to the top or destroy him completely. This is a controversial but necessary masterclass, and I want to make it clear from the outset. I am not here to point the finger at women. On the contrary, I believe that if you've been involved with someone who has harmed you, it is your responsibility to recognize the signs. What signs? The ones I'm going to reveal to you now, signs of public utility that can save your emotional life. In this video, I will share 5 signs of a woman who may be toxic, so that you know when to invest or when to walk away. This content is for men and women who want healthy relationships. Let's dive into this reflection and learn how to protect your future. Ready? Let's get started. First point. The first sign is the inconsistency between words and actions. Words are easy to say, but actions reveal true character. A woman who says one thing but does another is showing that she is not trustworthy. For example, imagine that she claims not to like parties or nightclubs, but at the first opportunity you see her at one behaving in a way that is opposite to what she promised. This contradiction may seem small, but it is a warning sign. Consistent people back up their words with actions, and the lack of these actions indicates that she may be manipulating the image she portrays to you. Why does this matter? Because inconsistency creates distrust. If she doesn't keep small promises, how can you trust the big ones? To identify this sign, observe carefully. Listen to what she says about her personality, values, or habits, and compare it with what she does. For example, if she says she values honesty, but you catch her lying about something simple, sound the alarm. It is not about monitoring her, but about protecting your energy. A healthy relationship requires consistency, and inconsistency is a sign that something is wrong. Second point. The second sign is disrespect for parents or family. The way a person treats those who raise them says a lot about their character. A woman who speaks badly of her parents, ignores them, or maintains a problematic relationship without a clear reason is showing a pattern of behavior that may repeat itself with you. Family is a fundamental pillar, and disrespecting it suggests difficulties in maintaining healthy bonds. Of course, there are cases in which the family is toxic and distancing yourself is justifiable. But even in these cases, observe how she deals with it. Is it with resentment or maturity? This sign is crucial because a woman who does not value her family may have difficulty building a stable relationship. For example, if she constantly criticizes her parents without context or treats them with disdain, ask yourself, how will she treat me in the future? To assess this, pay attention to how she talks about her family or interacts with them. From personal experience, what made me admire my girlfriend was the respectful and loving relationship she has with her parents. This showed me that she values deep bonds, which is essential to a relationship. If this pillar is broken, watch out. Third point. The third sign is asking for things too soon. When you barely know a woman and she is already asking for favors, gifts, or invasive questions, such as about your car or finances, this is a red flag. This behavior suggests that she is more interested in what you can offer than in who you are. For example, on the third date, she asks, "What car do you have? When can I come over to your place?" These questions so early indicate that she is mapping out your material or social value, not building a genuine connection. Why is this dangerous? Because a relationship based on material interests is fragile and can lead to manipulation. To identify this sign, notice if she makes requests or questions that seem out of context for the stage of the relationship. A personal story. In college, a girl I was dating asked about my car early on. I didn't have a car, but I could tell that she was more interested in status than in me. This was a clear sign to walk away. Healthy relationships grow with patience, not in a rush for benefits. Fourth point. The fourth sign is a set of behaviors: emotional instability, reactivity, excessive control, and excessive jealousy. An unstable woman oscillates between extreme emotions for no apparent reason, making coexistence unpredictable. Reactivity appears when she overreacts to simple situations, such as arguing over something trivial. Excessive control manifests itself in the desire to monitor your every move, while excessive jealousy reveals deep insecurity. These traits together create a toxic environment. These behaviors are problematic because they drain your energy and can generate anxiety. For example, if she demands to know where you are every hour or reacts badly to an unanswered message, you begin to feel that nothing she does is enough. To identify this, observe whether she maintains a pattern of emotional balance or whether her reactions are disproportionate. A woman who constantly makes you feel pressured or guilty is not a healthy partner. Relationships should bring peace, not chaos. Fifth point. The fifth sign is the constant search for validation on social media, especially by showing off her body in an exaggerated way. A woman who uses the internet to attract attention with provocative photos without context may be dealing with insecurity or seeking power through external validation. This is not about judging someone who posts bikini photos at the beach, for example, if that makes sense in context, such as living in a coastal city. The problem is when every post seems calculated to attract compliments with captions that don't match the image, like spiritual phrases accompanying sensual poses. Why is this a red flag? Because this search for validation may indicate that she depends on others' attention to feel good, which can lead to unstable behavior in a relationship. For example, at the first disagreement, she may turn to social media for support from others instead of resolving it with you. To identify this, analyze whether her posts seem genuine or are intended to attract attention. A confident woman doesn't need constant validation from strangers. Final thoughts. These 5 signs, inconsistency, disrespect for family, early requests, emotional instability, and a need for validation, are alerts to protect your emotional life. The right woman can elevate you, but the wrong one can destroy you, and the choice is yours. Observe these signs, trust your intuition, and choose relationships that help you grow. To keep learning how to build a fulfilling life and healthy relationships, subscribe to the channel now. Click the button below, activate the notification bell, and receive new videos every week with practical tips for your growth. If you want a part 2 with more signs, leave your comment below. Thank you very much for being here, and see you next time.